Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing I'm providing a mediumship message for a personal reading. My email address is below in the description box, and by continuing to watch this video, you are consenting to having your energy read. Okay, so this reading does not follow the normal formula for who, what, when, where, why, how, all of that kind of. We're going to go through it. And then I'm really going to get to the basics. I'm going to get to the point of the message. Okay, so who was the question that I posed? The Knight of Pentacles. This is a male and or masculine energy. Someone who's in their 20s or 30s. Someone younger than us. Okay? So basically where I'm going with this, the energy providing this message remained unidentified. Okay? The message is about a Knight of Pentacles. Someone younger than us, a male, a masculine energy. Okay? So the question I posed, the next question I posed was what? King of Swords. Okay, so the King of Swords is military, legal, so legal fields, contracts, legal matters, integrity, high morals, high ethics. I wanted to know more. I asked for a clarification card for the King of Swords, and the Emperor came out. So the information, the way the Emperor clarified the King of Swords was being offered wisdom and advice. We are being offered wisdom and advice. Choose integrity. Then the next question I posed was when? And the Queen of Wands came out. So I have assigned numbers to the court cards. 11s are pages, 12s are knights, 13s are queens, and 14 are kings. So this is 2 weeks, 13 days. The next question I posed was where? And the Chariot came out. Okay. The Chariot stands for being victorious, willpower, focus, and determination. Where? The message I'm getting is crabs, turtles, and white horses. Crabs, turtles, and horses will be significant for the where, for the location. However that resonates for us, okay? Then the why. Page of Cups. We are the Page of Cups, folks, okay? This is following our own intuition. Emotional maturity. King of Swords. Judged, tested. Following our own intuition. Greater levels of intuition, greater levels of psychic development, greater levels of emotional maturity. Then the next question I posed was how? And the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups came out. Okay, so that's proposals, offers, information, mediation, negotiations. That's not the funny part. The funny part I got was none of our business. The how, it's none of our business. Integrity, ethics, morals. Okay. So, hold on. Integrity, ethics, and morals. And I forgot to cover her up. Kindly forgive me. Okay, so the how. None of our business. None of our business. The outcome. 7 of Pentacles. So this is rewards for all of our efforts, our smart work paying off. It's also taking inventory. And I'm like, okay, so I want to clarify on that. So the Knight of Wands came out to clarify the 7 of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands is success. The Chariot is success. So, now that I have given you guys that information, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's intentional, someone who's deliberate. Take that to resonate however that resonates for you. King of Swords is watching the Knight of Pentacles. The way the cards were positioned on my desk, it was like this. And so the king is literally watching the Knight of Pentacles, with the Emperor behind the Knight. So folks, somehow, some way, somewhere, we're being tested. Advice: 2 weeks. None of our business. See how the page, her back is to the Knight. None of our business. So the Knight of Pentacles is the who. We, the Page of Cups, right? Page of Cups, yes. Page of Cups, we are also a who. And we have our back to this whole intentional, deliberate scenario. Now, the interesting thing is, take the meaning away from all of these cards. Okay? So, hold on. Trying to figure out a way to show you guys what it is that I am seeing. So, this is how, let me figure out which is the best way to do it. This is how I laid them out on my desk. Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Emperor, Queen of Wands, the Chariot, Knight of Cups, and the two outcome cards, Seven of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. So look at the cards. The Knight of Pentacles is facing this direction. All of these 7 cards are facing the Knight of the Pentacles. And we are over here with our back to everything that's going on. Now, if you want, pause the video to look at this and study it a little longer. That's what struck me the most. That's why I said in the beginning, this reading doesn't follow the normal who, what, when, where, why, how formula. I mean, yes, it does to an extent, but this message is so much more than that. So, what I am getting, let me put this back in. For 2 weeks, turn our backs to something. Something, someone is introducing an aspect, and it's going to test our integrity, our ethics, our morals. The advice, we have the wisdom. We know exactly how to circumnavigate this. The advice we're being given is to turn our backs for a minimum of 2 weeks. So how will this occur? None of our business. Why? Because our back is turned. That's why. None of our business. So it doesn't matter the reason, whether it's proposals, offers, information, mediation, negotiations. It doesn't matter, okay? The outcome is rewards and us being successful. Another thing that I noticed, King of Swords. Okay, hold on, let me back up. Knight of Pentacles represents an individual. King of Swords represents an individual. Emperor represents an individual. Queen of Wands represents an individual. The Knight of Cups represents an individual. The Knight of Wands represents an individual. The Page of Cups represents an individual. So 7 energies. What I am getting seven energies, 7 entities, 7 angels, however that resonates. 6, okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually 5. Because we are number 6 and the Knight is number 7. Five energies are handling this for us. However this resonates. And it's none of our business what's going on. And as I laid the cards out, the Chariot and the Knight of Wands were basically on top of each other, like lined up with each other. So those are both cards of victory. And the way these cards are all positioned, these 5 energies are buffering us from this energy. And these 5 energies will be successful. We will be successful with the aid and assistance of these 5 energies. A King of Swords, so that is an ancestor who is a father, an uncle, someone who is in the military, police, a judge, an attorney, someone along those lines, okay? So an ancestor, a guide, so someone who fits into those identifying markers. Then the Emperor is a grandfather, a great-grandfather figure, okay? The Queen of Wands, this is someone who's a female, feminine energy, who is passionate and excited. And what I am getting from this is a mother, an aunt, a cousin, however that resonates for us, okay? Then Knight of Cups. This is someone who is also in their 20s or 30s. Now, I know that we are identified as the Page of Cups in this reading, and all these other energies are higher, elevated over pages. But the reason the page came out was for emotional maturity, emotional growth, emotional development, as well as intuition. King of Cups could have come out. The Queen of Cups could have come out. So, but we are identified as, and another reason I'm getting Page is innocence. Childlike innocence. Maintaining our innocence. Maintaining that connection with our inner child. Doing our own thing. So don't worry about this. None of our business. So the Knight of Wands. This is also someone who's in their 20s or 30s. Someone possibly younger than us. So I'm sitting here thinking about my ancestors, and I am unaware of two ancestors who would be in that age range. So it may also be humans, like living human beings. a combination of ancestors, energies, and living individuals. And we are asked to do our own thing, to turn our back to this whole scenario. Because it is none of our business. So then, if it's none of our business, why is this message coming out? I'm receiving the words credibility and authority. However that resonates. Greater levels of credibility and authority. I'm also receiving the message that we have already learned this lesson. This Knight of Pentacles is being observed. By many energies. We have been there. We have done that. We have learned that lesson. Shells. See all the shells and the spirals and the shells. Where's my pen? Shell and the spiral and the shell. Shell and the spiral and the shell. And another one there. So the reason for me pointing these out is we are receiving blessings this time around. When we learn the lessons, we're clearing out karma, cleansing our karma, paying our karma, however that resonates. This time around, this lesson belongs to someone else. Who? None of our business. None of our business. That's why we have our back turned. For at least 2 weeks. Somehow, some way, somewhere, crabs, turtles, and horses, and or unicorns will be significant. I'm not sure why markers were made known to me if it's none of our business. But somehow, some way, somewhere, these markers will identify an aspect of this. Oh. To remind us to stay the course. Willpower, focus, determination. And there's zero action being asked from us except for to do our own thing. To be focused, to have our back turned and to be focused on us. Rewards for smart work and success. And so the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is fearless and confident, self-assured, grounded self-assuredness, grounded confidence, and choose fearlessness. Because the spiritual realm is handling this for us. This is the opposite of our lesson. This is the opposite of our cycle. We are experiencing this scenario for the intention is for us to be blessed. We are being asked to turn our backs because God knows, our ancestors know, our guides know that we're strong enough for this. And they know that whatever this is, however this plays out, they know that if we're told none of our business, okay. So that's the reason we are experiencing this. Whatever this is. Whatever this is. Because all of these, the King of Swords, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, they are all looking in the direction of the Knight of Pentacles. And we have our backs turned to every card. All of these cards. So all of these other cards are none of our business. None of our business. So for 2 weeks, self-care. I got the image of like a steam bath for the face. She's got the bowl of hot water. That doesn't really make sense because she's underwater. However, a steam bath for the face is, you know, a bowl of steaming water and a towel we put over our head, and we allow the steam to, you know, open our pores and cleanse our, you know, our face. So what I'm getting is our focus is cleansing and purification. Self-care, however that resonates for us. So for the next 2 weeks, our focus is on us. On caring for ourselves. And all of this will work itself out. It will all work itself out. So follow our own intuition. Follow our own intuition, folks. That is what our guides and our ancestors are asking us to do. Remain focused and determined that we are going to, oh, and she's being focused on a bowl of something. So remain focused on what's in front of us. Everything else that is the opposite of something that pertains to us is none of our business. And great rewards and victory and successes are ours because of this. All right, folks. So I'm proud of us. We've got this. Our ancestors have our backs. The spiritual realm has our backs. I think that's another reason that this message came out as well. To remind us how greatly we're protected, how greatly we're valued, and how greatly we're cherished. All right. I'll see you folks next month. Bye.